I'm here now to talk about football from an early age, right? The biggest problem I've noticed as I've been watching and analyzing the football from grassroots is this. At a very, very young age in football, parents become coaches. And when parents are coaching, yes, they are coaching the whole team, but they are concentrating on their son. Some of these parents, when their kids give up, they quit. Going to a team where one of the parents is a coach can be detrimental to your son's future if your son is playing the coach son's position. I don't know if I've explained right here. If your son plays as a winger, a right winger, and the coach son wants to play as a right winger, if you take your son to that team, we have a problem already. If your son is not a utility player, so your son now will be second priority. I've seen coaches telling my son that he can't make it in that team, or the team is. Have you ever heard coaches say, "Oh, the team is full," or we don't need a player like you"? Those coaches might actually be saying, we don't have a space for you because your son will be playing their son's position. That on its own is already detrimental to your son's success, right? The other thing, getting into the academy too early can also be detrimental to your son's progress, because as soon as these kids have noticed, I've raised children, as soon as they get to an age of 10, 11, 12, they think they know. Most young people think they know better than parents, especially if the parents never played professional. They look at you like that. If you're a professional, how come you didn't make it if you know all this? And at that time, if your kid is playing in the academy, they see themselves driving a Ferrari, they stop learning. So sometimes when your son doesn't get scouted too early, before the age of 15, 16, it's actually good for him. It buys him time to listen. He might actually listen to you as a coach, or to a coach, or to a parent. But 9 times out of 10, at the age of 14, 15, 16, they can hear what you're saying. They're dismissing you. And this is what is causing a lot of young people not to succeed in football. You never stop learning. Please don't judge the person telling you about football. Oh, you've never played for Barcelona, so why are you telling me you're not Messi? Even if Messi came and told you what I'm telling you, you will not listen because you think you're going to make it anyway. Football is not like that. First of all, learn to use both feet. Listen, kids, learn to use both feet. Don't just use the other leg for standing. Second, speed up your dribbles. Speed up. Football is now played in intensity, fast football. Be quick. Improve your pace. I've said a lot of things. Just now I've said a lot of things. That if your son is not doing it, he's just gonna just dissolve. The football is not gonna go anywhere. Be professional. Be academic. Football now, you also need to be good. Here. Don't just... A lot of young footballers, that's why the most talented a few years ago, I was watching, because I've been watching, are usually very, very bad in discipline. And that's what makes them not succeed, because you need discipline. We've had kids who are so good. They go into the academy, they start stealing watches, they start stealing mobile phones, but they are very good in playing football. In football, we need a community, we need unity, we need a team. So if your child is not disciplined in those areas, he is not going to make it. No teams will sign him. If your child is answering you back as a parent, he's not going to make it. Footballers are not meant to be answering back to their coaches or anyone above them, or even captain. They need to be humble. Teach your kids to be humble. There's so many things I can do. For today, I'll just end here. Watch the next video for more advice.